Good evening. This is Weekdays with Wendy, and I'm reading to you from the Love Your Neighbor, No Exceptions daily calendar. Today's reading is a quote by Kushner. The happiest people I know are people who don't even think about being happy. They just think about being good neighbors, good people. And then happiness sort of sneaks in the back window while they are busy doing good. Recently, I read an article about Emily Beineman. She's from Fort Smith, Arkansas, and she was jogging with her dog Blue, and she was running past a funeral home recently when she heard a voice call out to her asking if she could pet her dog. She looked around and she saw 6-year-old Raylyn Nast sitting on the front steps of the funeral home. Raylyn had asked if she could pet Emily's dog. Well, Emily walked over and she would discover why Raylyn was there. She was there because her father, Davy, had passed away from colon cancer. He was just 41 years old. And he and Raylyn had been best buddies. She was a daddy's girl, and it was devastating for her to lose him. She was sitting there because the visitation was going on, and as she was petting and hugging Emily's dog, Blue, she blurts out, "Would you like to meet my daddy?" Well, Emily thought, well, I'm not dressed for coming into this service, this visitation. She had a t-shirt and shorts on, and she had her dog, but inside her gut just told her she needed to do this for this little girl. It would be the last time that Raylyn would get to introduce her father to anybody. And so she walked in, and sure enough, people who were inside started, looking around. Who is this lady? But Raylyn walked Emily right up to her father's casket and introduced Emily to her daddy. Since that time, Emily and 6-year-old Raylyn have had play dates where Raylyn and her mother, Lacey, would get together with Emily and her dog, Blue, and just kind of have this playful session these sessions have been so important for Raylyn's healing. Nothing can replace the loss of her father, but the kindness of a complete stranger, now a friend, has been very helpful. It's meant something to Emily as well. She felt awkward about going in, but since going in to meet Raylyn's father and establishing the connection with this little girl, she has a new family connection. Kushner was right. The happiest people are the ones who aren't seeking happiness. They just think about being good neighbors, good people. And then happiness sort of sneaks in the back window while they are busy doing good. If you will look for ways to do good in life and show kindness, happiness will follow. Have a great night.